Like, just on the move. I put the right in my face, you. Everybody shot.
How the fuck your cousin? Guys, look, I don't condone cousin fucking, but I don't knock it either. So listen up. Next time you hanging around your cousin, you need to drink some poison. But just a little bit. You're gonna get sick. And if you're not in a delusional state, you need to act like it. Then I want you to act like you're getting hot, and I want you to start taking off your pants. Get your dick hard. Once you got your dick hard, I want you to grab your cousin's hands, and I want you to put them around your dick. One or two things are gonna happen. Either one, she gonna start jacking your dick, or two, she gonna think that shit disgusting. Regardless, you in a delusional state, so whatever happens ain't your fault. Now, start talking out of your head. Say something like, oh man, it's hard. She gonna be like, what the fuck? What's wrong with you? Why is your dick hard? You wanna fuck or something? Say, yes. And use a condom. I don't want you to have a dude, baby. Game is game. How to use a bitch that put you in the friend zone. Guys, if you are friends with a bitch that ain't giving you no pussy or helping you get some pussy, then what the fuck is the point? You gotta turn these bitches into wing girls. The best way to do this is that when you go out on a date, have her come along with you. Have her sit at her own table and you pay for her shit. And while you and your date are eating, I want you to have her approach the table and say something like, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but are you Chris? Or whatever the fuck your name is. Say yes. And then have her say, I just want to tell you, I'm a fan of your work and it's a pleasure to meet you. And then have her walk away. This right here will cause instant attraction in the bitch that you with. Because two things gonna go through her mind. Number one, who the fuck was that bitch? And number two, and most importantly, who the fuck are you? Just play it cool, tell her we'll talk about it later. But let's just enjoy our meal. Guys, bitches out here looking for social status. So if you don't have it, fucking create it. Game is game. How to settle for a bitch. Guys, if you fuck around enough, you're gonna find out that bitches who are fine and bitches who ain't fine, they act completely different. Everybody want a bad bitch till they get one. And then you're gonna find out that these bitches are high maintenance, they hard-headed, and they act like goddamn kids. Get you a woman who know how to treat a man. These gonna be your fat bitches and your ugly bitches. Because they know it's gonna be consequences for their actions. Now, don't just snatch up any fat bitch you see. She gotta deserve it. If you get you a fat bitch, try to get you one that don't sit down and work all day. Just because she big, don't mean she need to get bigger. Also, make sure she can get your dick hard. That's very important. If you get you an ugly bitch, try to make sure you get one who's an introvert. Ugly bitches who like to travel is a no-no. And also, make sure she can feed you. Guys, I don't know. It could just be me, but the worse she looks, the better she cooks. Game is game. How to get over a bitch. Guys, every single man on this planet gonna get his heart broken by some bitch at some point in time. The best thing for you to do is to cut ties, stay busy, and don't ever let it get too motherfucking quiet, because that's when it gets loud. The next best thing you can do is transfer that pain. Breakup pain is like energy. It can't be lost. It can only be transferred. So go find you some bitch you don't care about, build that bitch up, tear that hoe down, and you'll feel a little better. The worst thing for you to do is to expect your bitch to come back. Guys, when a bitch walk out of your life, that means she expecting that she can do better than you. And the only way she come back is if, number one, you showing that you don't care about her, and number two, she out here slanging pussy in these streets, and don't nobody give a fuck about that hoe. Give it about 3 to 6 months and she'll come crawling back. Just remember, when she come back, it ain't because that bitch give a fuck about you. It's because don't nobody give a fuck about that bitch. Game is game. How to keep a bitch from getting too comfortable. Guys, a wise man once said, bitch don't get too comfortable. And this man gonna tell you how to keep their ass uncomfortable. So listen up. Whenever you fucking with these bitches who got pets, every time you go over to her crib, I want you to kick the shit out that little motherfucker. And if she asks you why you did it, say, bitch, you want to be next? This right here will show that you're a dominant man and you're a dangerous man. Women love that shit. Another thing you can do is, whenever you out in public and you flirt with other bitches, I want you to look your girl straight in her eye and say, fuck you. And then grab the girl you flirting with by the ass. This will show her that she got to compete for you. Also, whenever you introduce her to like your friends or your family and shit, introduce her as some chick. This will make her want to prove herself to you, so in the future, she can get a better title. Also, if you love this bitch, don't ever show it. It's a reason why men who marry a bitch don't ever get no pussy. If you want her to be a hoe, treat her like a hoe. And hoes don't get married. Game is game. How to be a passport bro without a passport. Hey, look, guys, you want a foreign bitch, but you only got domestic money? Well, I got you covered. Number one, go to an Amish community. Most of them are located in Pennsylvania and Ohio. Go get you a bitch from there and party like it's 1929. Or, because of the war, you can sponsor a bitch from Ukraine. Even if she married, it don't matter, because most likely, he gone. Or, get you a job at your U.S. Embassy or your local immigration center. It's like an all-you-can-eat buffet for foreign bitches. Or, go to the airport, and as soon as you see a foreign bitch at baggage claim, go claim your foreign bitch. Or, you can use porn. If you want a Filipino woman, watch a bunch of Filipino porn. And eventually, you'll get an ad that pop up that say, Filipino bitches in your area waiting to meet you. Click on it, and it's a done deal. Game is game. How to take somebody's bitch. Guys, look, I'm all about the bro code. But if you ain't my bro, ain't no code. So listen, whenever you out at a bar or something and you see a bitch you want to talk to, go ahead and approach her and start up a conversation. If she says she got a man, make her wish she didn't. You do this by building her man up to be this ideal guy, just so she can start shitting on him. Say something like, well, I'm glad you got a man. I bet you he probably treats you like a princess. He probably even worship the ground you walk on, am I right? Or you could say something like, oh, well, you got a man? Well, that's good. I'm glad you got somebody who can fulfill your every single need. Guys, if he's not doing his job, she's going to shit on that dude herself. And this is your opportunity to sneak in. Now, if you at home is worried that another dude can come by and take your bitch just by building you up to be something that you're not, you should be. Because bitches gonna be bitches. But game is game. Where to find a big old bitch? Guys, look, if you really want you a big Bertha, try going to the bar. If you see a big bitch sitting alone at the bar, she's gonna be very easy to approach. One of the reasons why is because she feels resentment towards all the pretty bitches who get chosen over her. So approach her, and I promise you, she will start the conversation up herself. Another thing you can do is Walmart. Just wait by the motorized carts and start fishing. You'll catch a whale every 10 minutes. Another thing you can do is try the gym. Go to the gym in January, because that's when all the big bitches want to start working out because they don't want to be fat no more. On the downside, all they fat ass get tired by the end of February, so you got to act quick. Another thing you can do is go to an all-you-can-eat buffet or a church. Better yet, go to an all-you-can-eat buffet after church. It's like killing 2 elephants with 1 stone. Game is game. How bitches lie to get pregnant. Guys, look, the only thing that's worse than getting some trick pregnant is to get her pregnant by being tricked. Now look, we all know that hoes lie about being on the pill, and we know that they'll poke a hole in the condom. But wait, there's more. Because these bitches nowadays, they'll claim that they got the birth control shot, and they'll actually poke themselves in the arm as evidence. Or they'll buy fucking fake birth control pills online, and they'll pop them motherfuckers right in front of you. How could you not believe her, right? Don't never trust no bitch. Another thing they'll do is they'll tell you that they just got on the pill, so in 30 days or in about a month, you can bust in that pussy. Don't do it. Another thing they'll do is they'll try to fuck up the condom by heating it and then freezing it. Heating it and then freezing it. That motherfucker become frail as shit. Another thing they'll do is the old classic. They'll take your condom out the trash can and try to put the nut inside of them. Next time, put a little Tabasco sauce on your condom. Fish fry that bitch. Game is game. How to take somebody bitch when you in the friend zone. Guys, if you are friends with a bitch who in a relationship and you want that pussy, well, listen up. Number one, you got to be in full support of whatever she do. If she's talking to somebody or she got a man, encourage her to be with that guy. Number two, you need to show her that you ain't no fucking yes man. She's going to come to you with problems about her relationship. Let her know when she fucked up. If her boyfriend fucked up, let her know that he fucked up. But also when you do that, let her know how you would have handled the situation the correct way. Number three, you need to let her know that other bitches want you. You ain't got to brag about it, but she do need to know that you are in high demand and that you are out here fulfilling needs to other bitches. Now, if you complete steps 1 through 3 just right, it'll send messages to her brain that you was the right one for her all along. Go turn a good friend into a good fuck. Game is game. How to date a single mom. Guys, look, single moms got it down bad, but I'm here to save them. So listen up. If you can't accept the fact that you're not going to be number one in her life, you know what you got to do. You got to get rid of them damn kids. So how you do that? Well, you frame that bitch. What you want to do is you want to get you a Happy Meal with an illegal substance inside of it. And as soon as that little shit is done eating it, go ahead and call the cops and let CPS handle the rest. Another thing you can do is you can encourage your girl to beat the shit out of her kids, but record it and use this as evidence to get their ass taken away. Another thing you can do is take the family on vacation to a place where kidnapping is common. Take the kid outside of the resort and let the criminals handle it from there. Look, guys, if you want to be number one, you got to get rid of number one. Game is game. How to show your dick in public. Guys, look, 2023 is the year that we got to bring the dick print back. All these bitches at the gym showing us they pussy prints and doing squats right in front of us. It's time to show these hoes some appreciation. So what you need to do is get you a pair of gym shorts. Go to the gym. Don't wear no underwear. Do the decline bench press. That's when your bench is slanted down. That means your back gonna be slanted down. That's gonna make your dick slant up. If you need to be in a professional setting, get you a pair of khaki pants with some boxers. Place your dick on your thigh and then lean up against the wall and place the thigh that your dick is on. Put that foot up on the wall. It'll make your shit stick out. Another thing you can do is get you a pair of gray sweatpants. Pull your boxers down under your nutsack and it'll make your package go forward. Or you can put your dick in your balls on one side of your leg for max gains. Look, man, these bitches out here showing their camel toes. We got to show our camel legs. Game is game. How to tell if your side bitch cheating on you. Guys, look, it's a lot of bitches out there who don't appreciate the fact that we put our relationships in jeopardy to be with them. So how do you find out if your sneaky link is being sneaky? Well, next time you go over there and you fuck this bitch, I want you to take a picture of her bed and look at the cum stains. Then when you go back over there again, before you fuck her, take another picture and do a side-by-side comparison to see if they match up. Or check her YouTube history. If you see Skip and Shannon or ESPN, this bitch is cheating. Or check her Netflix history. Bitches only watch drama and romance. If you see a Marvel film, that bitch is cheating. Or leave a condom under her bed. If she don't contact you about it, that's because that bitch don't know who left it. Or what I want you to do is next time you go over there, say, Alexa, play last song. If some shit like Future or Lil Baby come on, some shit she don't normally listen to, that bitch is cheating. Game is game. How to Derek Jackson a bitch. Guys, the Derek Jackson is a level 4 sex move. So you will need consent, sadly. Now all you need is some baby oil, a rose, 2 pair of handcuffs, some tape, and a gullible bitch. So you're going to go ahead and handcuff her hands to the headboard, handcuff her feet to the footboard, and then lather her body up in baby oil so her skin gets soft and smooth. And then I want you to caress her body with the petals of the rose from head to toe. Right when she get into it, I want you to firmly grab the rose, and I want you to start whipping the shit out that hoe. Let her know you ain't no beta cuck bitch. And then ask for forgiveness. After she forgive you, I want you to take the thorns out the rose, tape them onto your 2 fingers, and then start fingering the shit out this bitch. Don't worry about the blood. Bitches bleed out they pussy anyway. After you done, ask for her forgiveness again. If she forgive you both times and keep believing your dumb shit, then you did a Derek Jackson. Game is game. How to ask a bitch to suck your dick. Guys, look, there's a couple of ways you can do this. Number 1, fuck her till she come. And then say, I want to see how nasty you are. How about you come over here and lick the cream off this dick? If she don't want to taste herself, your bitch probably burning. Another thing you can do is a 69. Have your bitch come and sit on your face. Her body need to be facing towards your dick. If she ain't going down on you while you eating her out, that bitch ain't shit. Another thing you can do is, before you take her out on a date, say, look, I'm going to spend $250 on us to have a good time. Or I'll just give you this $250 if you top me off. Another thing you can do is take her to your room, lock the door, pull your gun out and set it on the dresser, and then ask for some head. It's all psychological. Another thing you can do is act stressed. And when she asks you what's wrong with you, be like, man, I got family problems. I'm tired of work. These bitches ain't sucking no dick. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. It's a lot of shit going on. All right? Game is game. How to know if you got some good dick. Guys, look, if you fuck a bitch and she got an attitude adjustment after you fuck her, for example, she's a lot nicer now, well, you got some good dick. If you fuck a bitch and she go cook for you afterwards, you got some good dick. If you fuck a bitch and she go get the rag and come back and clean up the mess, then you got some good dick. If you fuck a bitch and she call out of work to get some more dick from you, you got some good dick. If you make her leg shake, you got some good dick. If she call you daddy, you got some good dick. If she get your name tattooed on her, you got some good dick. If you fuck a bitch to sleep, you got some good dick. If she tell you she only with you for your dick, you got some good dick. And if you fucking a bitch and you got her reaching for shit that ain't even there, bruh, you got some good dick. Game is game. How to know if you got some bad dick? Guys, look, 2 things that bitches hate is when your dick keeps slipping out of them, or when you bust a nut too fast and you ain't got the power to get your dick back hard. Those right there will cause you to have trash dick. Also, if you fuck a bitch and she start playing with her pussy after you done, that might mean your dick trash. If you fuck a bitch and afterwards you say some shit like, I'll make it up to you, that's because your dick trash. If you brag about how much you eat pussy or how good you is at it, that's probably because your dick trash. If you ain't never had a side bitch that knew that she was a side bitch, that's probably because your dick trash. If you ain't never had a bitch ignore her kids so you can continue fucking her, that's probably because your dick trash. If you are the last person that a woman fucked before she went gay, that's probably because your dick trash. And I hate to tell y'all, but good dick is a broke man's trait. So if you ain't never lived in poverty, your dick probably trash. Game is game. How to take a shit at a bitch crib. Look, guys, whenever you at a bitch crib and your stomach start hating on you, you should probably just get the fuck out of there. Tell her you need to go to the store because you got a headache. If she says she got Tylenol, you only take ibuprofen. If she says she got ibuprofen, you only take Tylenol. But what if you stuck at her crib? Well, tell her you got something in your eye, and then go to the bathroom and turn the water up real high and turn the fan on. Now look around for some Fabuloso or some bleach, and then pour that shit into the toilet. And then I want you to grab some toilet paper, and I want you to put it into the toilet water. Now this gonna make it where she can't hear your shit when it hit the water. Now go ahead and drop a douche. When you're done, I need you to close the lid on the toilet before you flush it. And then you're gonna need to peek back in there to make sure you ain't left no smears or souvenirs. Or if you don't want to do that and she got a dog, wait till she walk out the room and go take a shit right next to her dog. When she come back in the room, let that bitch know what Charlie did. Game is game. How to make a big bitch lose weight. Look, guys, just because you decide to be with a big bitch long term, don't mean long term she got to be a big bitch. So hear me out. When you out in public, I want you to pay somebody $5 to walk up to her and ask her if she's pregnant. And then pay somebody $10 to walk by her and say, damn, bitch. And then pay somebody $15 to go up to her and say, damn, you a big pregnant bitch. It'll take the pressure off of you and the weight off of her. Another thing you can do is, when you go on vacation, buy her fat ass 2 airline seats just for herself. The bigger she is, the deeper it'll cut. Another thing you can do is take her on a bunch of activities that fat bitches don't like doing, like beach volleyball or rock climbing or standing up from a seated position. Another thing you can do is, when she gone, narrow all your door frames by 1 foot and watch her fat ass try to squeeze through when she come home. Another thing you can do is weaken one of the steps in your house, and when she go up the stairs and she fall through, tell her fat ass to go lay down, but weaken her bed frame first. Trust me, it'll work. Game is game.